Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm still traveling, so not in the studio, but like I said, this is real cool. We're just out here in the garage at night. Let's just share some thoughts. This is my brother. I talk about him a lot on this channel, but I think it's the first time you've actually been on the channel.
Yeah, it's my first time on the channel.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, this is my brother Kyle, everyone. But yeah, so we've had some good conversations on this channel. Me and my bro have had some good conversations, but I want to talk tonight about having a purpose in life, and I've talked about this before. But I've said that being a man without a purpose in life, that can be a dangerous thing, because this can apply to a man or a woman or anybody. I talk about manhood because it's just my own life experience. But having a purpose in life keeps you grounded. It keeps you guided. A man without a purpose in life is we've talked about this, gonna fall into depression, and his purpose becomes these vices like chasing women or whoever, chasing relationships, and that puts too much pressure on their partner. It can put too much pressure on a woman. So I'm very lucky to have found my purpose in life. What are your thoughts on that? Having a purpose in life?
Having a purpose, especially when you're chasing after a goal, it definitely keeps your mind focused. It keeps you grounded, keeps you focused, keeps you away from like committing bad things in life. For example, I'm guilty of it. Back when I wasn't chasing after a purpose, I was chasing after women. I was chasing after drugs, alcohol, partying, going to the club, going to after parties, all that stuff. But once I really started like stay grounded and focus on chasing after my purpose in life, all those things slowly started like fall apart. They just started to drift away, and I wasn't even like worried about those things anymore. So I just know how to like stay in like that, keep that tunnel vision, and just like keep that that narrow path, and just make sure like don't get me wrong, I still fall into it every now and then. I still sometimes go to the club.
You still enjoy yourself.
I still enjoy myself
responsibly.
But a lot, yeah. But it's something that's not gonna happen like instantly, like overnight. If you're like struggling, like staying like not finding a purpose in life, like that's something that's not really gonna happen like instantly. It's something you have to like work towards in life and keep it one day at a time. So.
It took me years to find my purpose. At 35, I feel like I'm just finding my purpose in filmmaking and music, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy talking about this stuff, having a purpose in life, and relationships and relationship health, how to build healthy relationships. In order to build healthy relationships, whether it be friendships, romantic relationships, whatever, you need to be grounded in yourself first, because somebody who approaches relationships or friendships from a place of insecurity, from a place of emptiness, is going to end up pushing those people away. And I know, because I'm guilty of that. And I've said this before. I was just talking about this last night. Tell me what you think of this. But if we are insecure, that activates insecurities in other people, and they don't feel good when they're insecure.
Yeah.
So it pushes them away. Insecurity activates insecurity. On the other side of that, when you approach relationships from a place of confidence, from a place of security, that makes other people feel good. Makes other people feel confident, and that makes you magnetic. It's people are going to want to spend more time with you. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any your experience, like maybe maybe moments or friendships in life where maybe you were operating from insecurity, and maybe it pushed people away, made them feel, or have you ever been around someone who's just calm and confident, you just want to be around them more?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like something that really relates to this topic is like, honestly, you gotta put yourself before you start
Investing in other relationships.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of been drinking a little whiskey, so I'm a little tasty, but you gotta put yourself first before you put others ahead of you. For example, I've been guilty of it. I'm sure like people watching this video, like you can relate to this, but there's been times where we've all tried to be a helping hand. We've all tried to like put others before ourselves, and then that can don't get me wrong, like it's a really good thing to do, but doing too much of it, putting others before like you put yourself first, it can lead you to a really deep down dark hole.
Yeah.
For example, like I used to be crazy over this one girl, and I was kind of like borderline obsessed with her. I just instantly, I was always trying to call her phone, text her, blow up her phone. I was like just crazy over her, and then I was buying her like unnecessary like gifts and whatnot, and I was sending her like all these crazy like paragraph text messages every single day, to a point where like I just forgot who I was in general. Like I didn't put myself first. I put her. She was like number one in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which don't get me wrong, like that's the kind of thing you gotta do in a relationship. But when you do too much of that, and you start to forget who you are and what your purpose is in life, then that's when all hell breaks loose. You just start to go down a deep dark hole.
Yeah. So like not losing yourself in a friendship or not losing yourself in a relationship.
Whoa,
This
hey.
is my other brother right here. What's
going on, everybody?
I've talked about it. I was talking about, me and him saw Wicked last night, and we were talking about the differences between being a nice person versus being a good person.
Yeah, great movie. Highly recommend. I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in real quick. Just make sure you don't get lost in the sauce. Remember who the fuck you are, type shit, and just lock in. That's all I gotta say.
Lock in chat.
Yeah. You know, stay grounded in your purpose. And look, as my brother was saying, it's important to be a selfless person, and you know, sometimes you do got to put others before yourself. Think of others before you think of yourself, but do it from a place of security and confidence. When you do it from a place of insecurity and emptiness, then that's what turns into codependency. And you, like my brother was saying, you lose your identity in that, and that's a dangerous path. This can again, this applies to relationships of any kind, heterosexual, LGBT. It applies to friendships with friends and family, whatever. But being grounded in yourself, approaching relationships and friendships from a place of security and confidence, and not emptiness and insecurity, because then you lose yourself and then you push other people away. So yeah, I mean, this is a great discussion. I mean, any final thoughts before we log off?
No matter what you're doing in life, make sure you're chasing after a goal. You're chasing after a purpose in life.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any goals or any purpose in life where you're not driving towards, then you just become like an overall lazy ass. You just become like a bum. You just don't know what to do with your life, and you're just like stuck in a cave all day. Don't be that person. Make sure you're chasing after a goal, whether it be fitness, trying to get into shape, whether it be trying to make some money, whether it be trying to land that dream job. But make sure you're chasing after a goal, chase after a purpose in life, and I promise you, in life, it's going to be stressful, but it's going to be worth it in the end. It's going to be completely worth it in the end.
Yeah, a goal that you've created for yourself. You've created something for yourself, and that's something no one can take from you. So thanks for sharing that. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. If this was helpful, you know, please like and subscribe. We love having we love having discussions like this. I love talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts and questions in the comments, and we'll talk soon. Good night, everyone.
Nice meeting y'all.